I said the Thunder needed more offense after Friday night's loss. Well, today against the Warriors, they scored 120 points, defeating the Warriors 120-92. We got a chance to talk to Terrence Ferguson, Chris Paul, and Dennis Schroeder about today's win.
I was just letting Steph and D-Lo, see all five guys every time they touch the ball. And I think our bigs did a hell of a job, making them get rid of the ball and, making other guys make plays. So, it helped on our end.
You guys have played in the drop, played up today more when they've got shooters. What does that say about just being able to be versatile on that end of the floor?
Like I said, I give it all to our bigs because, they got a tough job each and every night. Trying to stop the ball tonight, they did a hell of a job, like I said, getting the ball out of Steph's hand, out of D-Lo hand. And even when in the drop, just making them make decisions early and just keeping it going.
You told us that you weren't worried about shot attempts. You just were going to let it come to you. How'd that feel tonight to just let it flow and get shots where you could get them?
My teammates did a hell of a job finding me each and every time. So, I thank them for that. Like I said, I'm not really out here trying to hunt shots. My main focus is, guarding Steph, guarding D-Lo, putting the pressure on them. And then the shots came, and I tried to knock them down as best as I can, and that was tonight.
Anything else?
Offensively, you guys just seem to trust it, like as a team. Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good.
You guys just seem to trust it for the full 48 minutes. Up so big, it might have been easy to kind of get sidetracked. How did you guys just stay focused and with it for 48 minutes?
We know we got it back-to-back, so we're just trying to just end it early. And I'm coming out strong in the third quarter, and I feel like we started off slow, obviously, but we started to pick it up on the defensive end. Went back to the first half, getting the ball out their hands, and that really helped for us. So we went back to that. And, Shea, he's a hell of an offensive player. So, he helped us out a lot getting up and got us a break.
Won't it be a weird feeling going up against Russ tomorrow night?
Nah, it's NBA, man. You go against everybody each and every night. So it's basketball. That's what we get paid for. So it don't matter who's on the opposite side. We just go play basketball.
How does playing with him for a couple of years affect your ability to guard him?
Playing with
Russ.
To guard him?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to go in tomorrow, look at film, watch personnel, and work from there. Can't say much.
You seem a lot more assertive. Terrence, you seem more assertive today in terms of cutting to the basket, driving, those kinds of things. Was that by design, or is that just the way the game flowed?
The game flow, just find an open spot. Like I said, my teammates found me, so it's just a flow of the game.
All right. Thanks, Terrence.
Thanks, Terrence.
Oh, sure?
Yeah. Chris, seemed like the attitude was right from the very start and jumped right on him defensively. What did you like the most?
I like the pace and the tempo we played at. After that last game we had here at home, we talked about it at practice yesterday, just about the energy we needed to play with and the thrust, and that's what we try to do.
95 points through 3.5 quarters. Did you feel something different about the offense today? Or
just
shots
the pace. Just the pace. That starts with myself, obviously Shea and Dennis. You know what I mean? Like, the guys are going to follow us, so if I'm walking the ball up the court constantly, that's the type of energy we're going to have as a team. So we just tried to push the tempo and push the pace.
Is that kind of a funny moment, Mike and Darius come up to set a screen, and you kind of just go around and knock down a three? It seemed like that was kind of a funny moment.
Yeah, it was a play that we had. We just put it in like yesterday or whatnot, but we still a work in progress. But like I said earlier, we're a team that we want to, figure out what we're going to do and win at the same time. You don't have to just learn and figure it out and lose. We want to win and figure it out at the same time.
Chris, you were pretty upset Friday night. What were you most mad about?
Because I felt like I didn't know how to play. Or I just, I was out there turning the ball over, making a bunch of dumb decisions. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And that was a winnable game. You know what I mean? And I take full responsibility in us losing that one.
Chris, what were your expectations going to Houston the first time?
None. Might go check on my house. It's up for sale.
Yeah.
That's about it.
You know James's game probably better than a lot of people in here. You know how he plays, some of the things that he's good at. Are you going to try to kind of educate some people a little bit on that?
Ain't nothing changed. I said it last year. He's probably the best offensive player I've ever seen. You know what I mean? So it's tough. And then you add Russ. I've obviously seen him play EG. Who shoots the lights out. Been struggling a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't get hot tomorrow. But I still talk to Tuck, PJ Tucker. Talk to him pretty often. I talk to Russ, and some of the guys that work for the team.
Dennis, you guys had been moving the ball, trusting it on offense. What did it feel like tonight? Just have everything flow.
It was great. Everybody did it as a team on the defensive end and the offensive end. Moving the ball, play with pace. Everybody touched it. Everybody was shooting it with confidence.
It seemed like that first quarter, you guys just set the tone defensively. What was the mindset coming out of the locker room?
Being aggressive on Steph Curry and D'Lo, Bigs being up, level off the screen, and make them get rid of it, and the big guys, Green and all them, had to make a decision, and there was the game plan, and we did it great.
This was a little strange. You played in a bunch of big Thunder Warrior games last year. A whole lot of those people gone. Was it a little strange playing the Warriors with so many new faces?
Of course, but they got a lot of people out. Clay obviously is out. It's different now, so they're going through a rebuilding time, and we just try to, go out there and compete and win the game, and that's what we did.
Are you personally going offensively?
I made a shot. I didn't shoot it very well the first 2 games, but I just, try to stay aggressive, make the right decisions, and I think everyone else, had a great game as well, and that's what matters.
When you get those little runners or floaters to drop, does that open things up for you?
Of course, that's big time, for me, Shea, CP. I think that's part of our game. When we make them, early, it opens up a lot for our teammates, and we just gotta, stay aggressive, keep shooting them with confidence, and it's gonna be good.
Well, hopefully this good game can carry over to tomorrow, where they'll face the Houston Rockets in Houston, facing Russell Westbrook for the first time since he left Oklahoma City. But until then, I'm Adam Francisco with InsideThunder.com. Please be sure to check the SwallReport.com for tonight's recap.